heads will roll. Let's talk about Sleepy Hollow. With Sleepy Hollow, it is a gothic horror film that is directed by Tim Burton. As it starts, Johnny Depp, Christina Ricci, Miranda Richardson, Casper Van Dine, and a lot more. Which also has some Star Wars actors from Christopher Lee, Ian McDiarmid, and Ray Park pretty much playing the Headless Horseman. Well, that's the headless part, but like when it has the head, it's Christopher Walken. And with how this film is, it was amazing. It has great performances, especially from Johnny Depp and Christina Ricci, as it does have a very interesting mystery with the Headless Horseman. Johnny Depp, he plays Ichabod Crane, who is investigating the Headless Horseman as there has been murders happening throughout Sleepy Hollow. And I got to say, just how Johnny Depp portrayed him, his performance in this, it was just amazing. Johnny Depp is just one of the best actors ever. But just the mystery behind the Headless Horseman, because people know of the story of the Headless Horseman. But with what Tim Burton did with the story in this film was just amazing. Getting like the folklore of it and just doing something very interesting with that. Just the style of this film just definitely stood out because it has that Tim Burton style, that gothic vibe, and it just worked in this. There were some scenes where it's like it was almost black and white, but you just see the red from the blood, and that was just brilliant. Just the style in this was brilliant. And just with how this film is kind of introducing a little bit of witchcraft, just made it fascinating too. It was just interesting to see how we see Crane being like, oh yeah, this is just someone doing it, not believing in the supernatural, but when he finds out that it is the supernatural, it is just frightening for him in a way. Like with Sleepy Hollow, it has a great mystery, great lore behind it, great characters, great performances, and an amazing story around it. It does have its dark humor moments, especially from Johnny Depp, which it was pretty funny to see. How this film is, there were times where it got brutal, it got bloody, and it was just entertaining. With Sleepy Hollow, it is definitely a film I recommend to watch, especially for spooky season, but at the same time, I guess this kind of counts as a Christmas film too, since it takes place during winter. If you like Tim Burton, if you like Johnny Depp, this is the film I recommend for you. Overall, with Sleepy Hollow, it is a great Tim Burton film. But have you seen Sleepy Hollow? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.